Interception. One of a couple of Ben Roethlisberger picks in that first half. There are the stats after half of play in Super Bowl 45. 2 turnovers to none, and the points off turnovers. Glee fans later tonight, don't miss the Glee Club's Dream commercial. It's all part of a thrilling all-new Glee event, sponsored by Chevrolet. So that's coming up after we say goodnight from Arlington, Texas. The Green Bay Packers won the opening coin toss, and they deferred. They made a stop defensively on that initial possession. Now they get the advantage of having the ball to start the second half, and Jordy Nelson waits deep for the kick.
And you look at that first half, the big disparity then in time of possession. The big reason for that clearly was the interception for the touchdown for the Green Bay Packers. But you know, as I said, a big momentum shift there to end that first half by the Steelers coming away with a touchdown. And now it's really up to their defense. It's the 4th consecutive postseason game now for the Packers to have a double-digit lead at halftime.
Jordy Nelson will take it in. Let's go down to the field and Pam Oliver.
No significant injury news for the Green Bay Packers. Cornerback Charles Woodson has suffered a collarbone injury and he is out. Cornerback Sam Shields has a shoulder injury. Donald Driver with an ankle injury. They will return. Back to you.
Okay, so one of the big difference makers defensively for Green Bay, Charles Woodson, is out. He came up short when he was with the Oakland Raiders. They lost in Super Bowl 37 to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And now he will sit and watch the rest of this with the rest of us. Green Bay starts at the 20. Starks, tripped up, penalty flag. Polamalu made the tackle. A gain of 2.
Holding, number 86, offense. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
We'll get Donald Lee, the tight end, for a hold.
Yeah, he doesn't get out of his stance. You're going to see the ball snapped, and here comes Woodley, and then by the time he gets out of it, then Woodley's by him, and that's the only thing that he can then do. Pretty easy call.
So Lee checks out and moves the ball back to the 10.
Now this defense is tough enough trying to get 10 yards, let alone 20. It's just a relentless group. There just are no easy plays when it comes to this Pittsburgh defense. There's Charles Woodson.
1st and 20. Look to his left, throws to his right. The pass is complete. That's Jones. James Jones is back to the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 10. Down to the field, Chris Myers.
Joe, receiver Emmanuel Sanders out for the Steelers with a foot injury. I asked Mike Tomlin if Ben was okay. He said he's fine, but he's hacked off with the way things are going. In fact, the coach was a little upset, said we're shooting ourselves in the foot. We don't have to change our scheme. We just need to execute. And the tone that he told his team, he wouldn't get into that, but he looked very, very upset.
2nd and 10. Penalty flag flies for a false start. Greg Jennings.
False start, number 85, offense. 5-yard penalty. It's still second down.
Well, you see James Harrison, I mean, he's moving all over the place, and that's tough on an offensive line. You're trying to figure out exactly who it is that's going to be responsible for blocking him, and then he wasn't even really coming on the rush. He was going to be primarily in coverage. But they get antsy up front with a lot of that type of movement, waiting for the ball to get snapped, and there was some movement.
2nd and 15. Blitz. Green Bay picks it up. Nelson, he's been busy. Has a touchdown in this game. Gets away from Mike Taylor. Picks up a couple of extra yards. Clark on the stop. A gain of 9.
Talk about Aaron Rodgers earlier in the game and knowing coming into this game that he needed to know exactly where to go with the ball. Initially, he's wanted to try to get something down the field. It just wasn't there, but he's got Jordy Nelson working on the outside along the sideline against Ike Taylor.
It's now 3rd and 5. Rodgers fires and it's dropped. Big play was there for Jones and he couldn't hang on.
Well, that's a touchdown right there. James Jones has had some drops at some inopportune times throughout this postseason, really throughout the year. And this one was thread right on needle right here by Aaron Rodgers. And William Gay unable to make a play on it and hits James Jones right in the hands. The only guy that